Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I think you know who I am. Name's right in the title. So anyway, I wanted to look into Kamala's week again. This one's going from September 2nd to the 8th, and most of all I want to see how she's going to do, and then we'll know how best we can support her and Tim as well. So anyway, let me just bring you over my table. I'll get this going. Hold on. Okay, so I decided to use Libby's deck, and if you like this deck, or maybe you've seen it before and you're not sure where to order it, here's where you go. And this is how you spell her channel name or her deck. And also, I'm sure you probably already subscribed to her and watch her videos. And let's all send her tons of love and support. Send her whole family tons of love and support. For her mother who's going through leukemia treatments. Oh, sending you tons of love, Libby. So, okay, so now let me focus in. I think I have the deck cleared. Let me focus into Kamala and Tim's week. So September 2nd to the 8th. How will things go for them on the campaign trail? Kamala just had an amazing interview. She did really, really well. She's doing really well wherever she goes, it seems to be. So let's just see for this week. Oops. Oh, this is the one card. I drew an extra line there so that it looked more like the peace symbol, at least to me in my mind. But the other way, it kind of looks like the Mercedes-Benz symbol, and that could come in handy some days, sometimes. Okay, so Kamala and Tim, the Harris Walls campaign. How will you do this next week? Oops, right there. Oh goodness. Okay. You know, I feel like there's that new COVID strain going around. Oh, it might make some travel choices different, or having to take a different course. But let's see. Well, they are certainly fighting for the health and unity of the nation. But I have the last couple of weeks, and so has Lori over at the Way of Positive Change. We've both gotten possible health issues. Okay. Well, let's do one more. Yeah, and then this is a health card here, but in Libby's deck it's strength, so I'm going to go with that because you always want to go with the deck that you are using. And with tarot, you pick up different things in the different forms of artwork. So, okay, starting from the center out, they are fighting for the love, and they are bringing in that new idea of love and joy, and they are trying to bring down gossip and secrets and ridiculous things that are out there. People in the Trump camp just making stuff up, especially J.D. Vance, the couch man. So, okay, but they are traveling, making choices to try and stay away from, there's a little fear around the COVID bug. Because I think some people, I think Hillary and someone else got COVID at the convention. Now, thank goodness, they'll get the best of care because of who they are. But the new vaccine for this last, new strain won't be out until, well, actually it's supposed to be out this week. So maybe that's what it is. Maybe there is a little bit of a downtime, which is a free will choice for them to put this like foreign alien substance into their bodies in order to ward off possible, because that's what vaccines are all about. You get a little bit of whatever it is, but only enough so that your immune system sees it as an invader and then kicks in and takes it out. So I think that's what this is about. But later on in the week, it looks good. Now, there's also, maybe this is, because I just did Trump's reading and his health looked awful for next week. So maybe this is something to do with Trump, and they have to be careful what they say, because nobody, nobody wants to see somebody have very major difficulties. So that could be what this is about. Now, again, this card here is reiterating the science of the vaccine. So I'm thinking that they both get a vaccine this week, and they have to take a little bit of a couple days off because, well, I don't know. For me, every time it's been 2 to 4 days completely down and out. Can't work at all. Can't do anything. It sucks. But that's just me. And then some people can't even take it at all, so they have to just mask up. So, but whatever it is, it's a small, it's a small issue to deal with. I mean, it won't keep them down for long, but people will start to wonder. Some people might start to gossip and wonder, like, why aren't they doing, why are they down and out off the campaign trail? But later on, so the four corners here just show it's a small issue. Then people realize the strength that this team has and their campaign has, and then everything goes really fast. But there's a little bit in between, and it might be in the middle of the month, or middle of the week, where they do get the jab. That's what I'm seeing here. If I used the Lennies, I probably would have gotten the scythe, But what they're going to be talking about mostly on the campaign trail, whenever they're out there this next week, is that we are creating our own fate in the future, and we can't be down about the fact that we're all in this together. They're going to be giving that, that message of including everyone. And that brings through actually the wealth of the nation, and brings through the faith and trust that they, more and more people are going to be moving towards her, like the life force, red blood, towards her and Tim, and putting their faith and trust in them. And the difficult message comes to the clown campaign. And that, he actually did have a clown-type administration when he was in the White House. But more and more division away from him, more towards the unity, diversity and unity. And this could be something around, the clown putting out that more BS about that she was a DEI hire. Yeah, sure. Okay. But here's her message. There's their message of love and joy. They're putting that message out. And they most likely, like I said, will get the vaccine and be out, maybe down for a day or two. Let's see, what else? If I read the way Libby does, she reads it as a storyline. So let's do that, because I think I've exhausted my means with all the knighting. I've given you the message. The timeout would be small and insignificant. Here's the foreign alien, stuff going into their bodies in order to have the strength in the future. And they do have faith and trust in the science of the vaccines. I mean, the SARS-CoV vaccine is, as long as you're not allergic to some of the, any of the ingredients, it was out there, it was there and in place for years. before. They were, because it's a type of a formula, I guess, where you can attach certain, I can't remember the name of the word, but you can attach the little things that kind of go into your body, and then your immune system fights against. But the baseline formula itself is something that we have grown to trust. But, long COVID issues are terrible. The AstraZeneca vaccine was terrible. The Johnson & Johnson vaccine was absolutely awful. I don't buy any Johnson & Johnson products anymore. Ever since the whole talcum powder bullshit, they don't stand behind. They're not for science and for the people. They're for themselves. They're as bad as the Sackler family. So anyway, joy, love, having strength over our fears, that's their message that they're going to be getting out. They're going to do their best to take care of themselves and comfort themselves through the vaccine that I think they're going to get this week. I would think they would get it first, right, as soon as it comes out. If it's not this week, it would be early next week, which might hit like over the weekend. But this being a, Memorial Day, not Memorial Day, what am I saying? Labor Day weekend, I think they're going to be out there as much as they can earlier in the week, of course. Just looks like something maybe midweek, like I was saying before. But anyway, let's go back to the way Libby would read it. She's saying that they're going to be putting out the message, and people will start to realize, because, the idea going out there, shining the light, major shining light. We can put the, Page of Swords here, with the ideas going out, and it would be the same. But it's to love each other, and to, besides a little downtime in travel because of the vaccine, they're going to be trying to put down the messages of fear and bring in the strength of the love. It looks like, like if we were bringing these two together, mirroring these two, it would be choose love, not fear, right? But anyway, the strength, they're going to carry the strength as much as they can, and we can attach our karma, fate, our destiny to them. And more secrets or gossiping will be coming out, but we're focusing, and they're focusing on the health of us being in it all together, and the wealth. They're going to have an economic message coming out, and they are already. They keep talking about all these things that they want to do for all of us, and like fighting the ridiculous grocery store. These chains that have banded together to keep the prices high. Like, all that's coming out. They're talking about that. That's secrets. Those are secrets that are out now. They're going to keep talking about that. Maybe there's something new that comes out about the healthcare industry that they're going to be talking about. Previous secrets, and then it wouldn't be gossip. And that's going to help unify even more people, because they want to do better. And we all know that, our food is our health, and without our health, we don't have anything. And so they're, again, moving towards putting our faith and trust in them. Okay, then to continue on. So maybe this is, like the beginning and the middle of the week here, or maybe even towards the end of the week, the small, insignificant amount of time out with the jab, and then suddenly, okay, I feel better, let's go spread the joy some more, because we've got to take out the circus clown messages that are coming out, and we got to move fast. That's how I'm reading this. I love it. So, okay, thanks, you guys. Have a wonderful weekend and stay safe. Bye.